AJ Styles is now a WWE Tag Team Champion along with Dragon Lee, but is this all that WWE has planned before AJ Styles retires? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the whole situation. This is just really a question that I kind of had since really last night, man. It's kind of started to make me wonder. So we're going to be breaking that down in today's video, but as always, before we get anywhere into any video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Go follow the socials. The links to those will be in the description of this video. That includes my Instagram account, my X account. Do all that, helps me out a ton. Now let's get you guys straight on it to today's video. Alright, so first we need to talk about the career of AJ Styles in WWE so far. So this guy is a two-time WWE champion. He has held the Intercontinental Champion. He's held the United States Champion. He's been a tag champion. He's pretty much held most of the gold that the men's division can get in the WWE. Obviously not I'm pretty sure he's not a Grand Slam, but you know, he's held most of the top gold, most notably, like I said, two-time WWE champion. And he's also been a part of important feuds, most notably John Cena. He faced him in 2016, he faced him in 2017, he faced him literally just at this past Crown Jewel, and pretty much all those matches were very, very freaking awesome, man. So, you know, this guy has been involved in great matches, he's had great accomplishments, so overall, the career of AJ Styles is undeniably one of the best careers possible in WWE, in my opinion, and honestly, the overall, this guy's in-ring work is just amazing, so there's no denying that AJ Styles is definitely one of the best stars in WWE currently, if you ask me. Alright, and now we recapped AJ Styles' career, now we need to really talk about the whole question. So is it for AJ Styles? I will put up a picture on the screen now so you can really understand what I'm talking about. This is a picture from last night when he won the, or actually not last night, it was on Monday night on the episode of Raw when he won the tag titles with Dragon Lee. So why do I bring about this question, man? Well, just considering the overall career and high caliber of AJ Styles, like his career, it's really like kind of like interesting to me that we're giving him a tag title. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that, okay, you know, if you're gonna give him a tag title, you might as well just not give him a tag title. You might as well not give him a title before he retires at all. I'm not trying to say that at all, because honestly, him being a tag champion is freaking awesome still, if you ask me, and he's partnered with Dragon Lee. We've seen what these guys can do together over the past few weeks, so I'm not trying to be one of those guys that's really sitting there and just being like, okay, dude, this guy should have totally been a WWE champion before he retires. Now, is that something I absolutely want? Well, fuck yeah. I mean, who wouldn't, man? Especially, like I mentioned, I mean, this is a guy who's really got me into the WWE. You know, he's kind of got me into wrestling. So of course I'd want to see him as WWE champion again before he retires. Now, unfortunately, do I think that's going to happen? No. But even though that's not going to happen, there's still other options. We can maybe see him win the Intercontinental title again, maybe the United States title again. Those are really the two titles one or the other that I feel like AJ Styles should win before he retires. Now, is that going to be the case? I really don't know. And the reason why I say that is because, well, let's think about the tag division that AJ Styles and Dragon Lee or just AJ Styles is currently representing. He's on Raw, and the past title holders of this were the Judgment Day, who barely defended, and they held it for a long amount of time. And keep in mind, AJ Styles is retiring next year, so he really doesn't have much time. You know, I mean, he's kind of like John Cena, but he's not limited to a certain amount of dates. I mean, he is, but he isn't, you know? So, you know, if just considering this tag division that he's representing, is there really going to be enough time for AJ to go do other things like the Intercontinental title or possibly United States title or maybe even WWE title? But like I said, that's probably the most unlikely, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But really my point is, man, I really don't want WWE to send AJ Styles off having only just been a tag title having only been a tag champion before he retires. This is a guy, like I keep mentioning, who absolutely deserves at least, I mean, if best, another world title reign, but like I said, I don't know if that's going to happen, but at least another Intercontinental title reign or another United States title reign. Something of that caliber, AJ Styles definitely deserves before he freaking retires. This is not the guy that you just want to send off just after being a tag champion, my bad. You know, yeah, this AJ Styles is not the kind of guy you want to give that treatment to. He's a guy that you want to give a lot better treatment towards, you know? Kind of like John Cena, like how they gave gave him the title and made him 17, kind of like that, you know. Maybe you don't, okay, maybe you don't want to give AJ the WWE title, but come on, man, just give him the Intercontinental of the United States. Come on, man. And he would do absolutely freaking great with that, in my opinion. So I mean, I'm really just hoping in my mind that WWE chooses to go that route and they don't just leave this guy just having been a tag champion, man. Now, like I keep mentioning, I'm not going to just sit there and be pissed off. I'm not going to just sit here and be ungrateful, because at least AJ Styles is getting a title before he retires. That is awesome. That is great. And I mean, like I said, him and Dragon Lee just do crazy work and awesome work together. They have awesome chemistry in the ring, and their matches over the past few weeks on Raw have just been absolutely amazing together. So I'm not going to knock this idea of having them do this, because at least we're getting banger matches out of AJ Styles before he retires. But yes, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. But there's also that part where where fans like me, we're going to want some more from AJ Styles, and like the Intercontinental title or the United States title. Now, the reason I do say is the WWE champion is most unlikely is because, well, just look on Raw right now. I mean, really, how does AJ Styles fit in there? I mean, yeah, they could probably put him in there pretty quickly, but really, how does he fit in there, man? I mean, you got Jey Uso there, you got LA Knight there, you got Jimmy Uso there, you got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed there. I mean, you got all these guys, and I feel like adding AJ Styles would just kind of be a bit weird. So you don't want it to be weird that you add AJ Styles into a title division. You want it to at least make sense. So that's why I say that WWE champion is most unlikely. But my point is, my final freaking point is, man, is I just hope that we do not let AJ Styles just leave just retire without giving him another title reign, without giving him another singles title reign. Now, I'm fine with the tag title reign, fine. That's fine. But I don't think it's fine for now, but it's not fine to let him retire, you know? It's not fine to let him retire having only been a WWE tag champion again before even becoming another before even having another singles reign. That's really my final freaking point there. So WWE, man, I just hope that y'all do not freaking fumble on AJ. You're off to a good start. You're giving him a tag champion, but now, you know, you want to have him play this out for a little bit, fine. But then at least, please just give him either an Intercontinental title reign or a U.S. title reign. I don't care which one it is. If you choose to do, like I said, if you choose to do WWE champion, fine. But man, my final point, just please give AJ another singles title reign before he freaking retires, man. Alright, everybody, well, you guys have now made it to the end of the video. As always, do hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, be sure to leave me your thoughts down in the comments below, whether that is leaving your thoughts on the topic or just debating my thoughts down in the comments. Whatever it is, just leave them down there. And as always, before we get out of here, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload, and go follow the socials. Links to those will be in the description of this video. That includes my Instagram account, my X account. Do all that, helps me a ton, and I will catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.